Some stories are passed down through families, generation after generation, as a reminder of memories past. Others, well, they cling to them like a lifeboat. Elowen, she once found something in her family's things that didn't belong to any of them. Well, at least that's what she thought. Today, we're making a Briar line fragment, a piece of her past she never knew she had. Of course, one that was rewritten. Yeah, well, rewritten by the forest. You know, I've never actually seen Elowen. I got this picture out of the cabin that I found with her diary. But I have heard her as a whisper through the trees. Elowen once said that the forest doesn't just remember places, it also remembers people and their actions. It knows if you're there to do it harm or if you're there to do it good. And it definitely, oh yeah, the forest will definitely remember your bloodline. She had found something like this the night she disappeared, tucked deep inside her family's things, almost as if they were hiding it. But it didn't look the way it used to. The forest? Well, the forest had added to it. Some families pass down stories from long ago. Other families pass down traditions, or even their secret family recipes, for that matter. Ones they don't want to share with anybody else but the bloodline. But most families though, pass down memories locked away in a photograph or even a letter. Of course, more of the happier times. And there are even some families that pass down artifacts from around the world and attach to them the different stories. But Elowen's family, they were special. They passed down warnings, but just fragments of warnings. More like a puzzle needing to be solved, but only with some of the pieces. I had decided to take a walk in the forest one day. The wind moved through the trees, slow at first, brushing against the branches with a sound that almost reminded me of a whisper. I stopped walking to try and get a better listen. Then I heard her. Her voice came from somewhere deep within the trees, soft and distant at first, carried on the cold breath of the wind. I couldn't see her. There was no figure standing between the trunks, no shadow waiting in the darkness. It was just her voice. I whispered her name, Elowen. Then the branches above me swayed back and forth. I could feel the emptiness around me, the cold air against my skin, the leaves shifting beneath my feet. And still, somehow, her voice seemed to surround me. I need you to listen to me, she whispered. Something is pulling at my name. Not my body. My name. Her voice trembled. It knows my name. And I could feel it trying to take it from me. She kept it close, not because she understood it, but because she didn't. There was something about it that felt strangely familiar, yet completely wrong. After Elowen's voice came through the trees, she couldn't shake the feeling that the forest wanted her to keep it, And maybe, just maybe, it had a reason. She told me the forest had touched her family before her. Not often, not deeply, just enough to leave a mark. A strange dream here, a missing memory there, names whispered in the night. Her family had always called it coincidence, but Elowen knew better. She said the forest never took everything at once. It started with a name. And she wasn't the first to feel it. Others in her family heard the whispers too. They felt the pull, heard their names drifting through the trees, and knew the forest was calling them. But they never answered. They were too afraid of what might be waiting beyond the trees. Elowen wasn't. She followed the voice, and the forest finally knew where it can find her. Some inherit heirlooms, some inherit burdens. Elowen inherited a path. It had been waiting for her long before she was born, passed quietly from generation to the next. No one dared to follow it, until Elowen heard the whispering trees and realized the path had been waiting for her all along. And this fragment is the first piece of what the forest remembered about her. Not what Elowen remembered, but what the forest refuses to forget. It held on to this piece of her story for years, waiting for the right person to find it. And now that I was beginning to wonder what else it had kept.